but contacting him would have to wait till after my shift. I served drinks to the growing dinner crowd, picked up abandoned foam-smeared pint glasses and clinked them into the wash tub, then navigated back to check on the woman in the red jacket and her blonde companion parked at the end of the bar. Red Jacket still stared at me, though not flirtatiously. No batting eyelashes or coy smiles. On the plus side, no hostility or derision either, which you sometimes got when you were a dude with dyed hair and eyeliner. Instead, she seemed to be contemplating me with fascination. Always another option with my look. She appeared to be in her late 20s, with thick-rimmed glasses, light brown skin, and dark hair cut in a messy bob. The red jacket was either leather or faux leather and oversized like people used to wear in the 80s. Appealingly geeky. Cute. I would be content with not hostile from her. I tapped my fingers on the bar in front of them. Another round? The blonde woman, likely in her 30s, was halfway through her martini and shook her head with a smile.
"Not yet, thanks,"
Red Jacket said, lifting her partially full cider glass. Then, before I could step away, she raised her voice to counter the Arctic Monkeys song playing over the speakers.
"I love your shirt."
I glanced down to refresh my memory on what I was wearing. A vintage Echo and the Bunnymen t-shirt I'd owned since high school. Thanks. She sat up and pulled open the sides of her jacket to display a Susie and the Banshees t-shirt. I grinned. Right on.
"Are you a New Wave fan?"
she asked. She and the other woman locked their gazes onto me, as if truly invested in my answer. Yeah, I am, I said. Wasn't everyone? Well, not my parents, but everyone who appreciated legendary, charismatic, trend-setting art. They glanced at each other in satisfaction. The blonde woman said,
"The eyeliner, too, tipped us off."
As if realizing it could sound scornful, she turned to me and added,
"I love it, by the way." "I don't suppose you're an actor?"
Red Jacket asked me. I am, as a matter of fact. Score one for this woman, who evidently knew, unlike my parents and grandparents, that actors and makeup went hand in hand. Then again, it was a safe bet that anyone working at a pub in London's West End was also an actor, or aspired to be. She exchanged another look with her friend.
"It's fate. We spend the whole day sorting through headshots with no luck, then come here for a drink and look what we find."
The blonde woman conceded with a tilt of her martini glass toward Red Jacket. At the mention of headshots, I snapped to attention. Before I could ask what they were casting for, the dark-haired woman asked me,
"And you're American?"
Yes, sorry. I always apologized for that in the UK, just to be safe.
No, that's perfect. The part's American. The character, I mean. Oh dear, I'm making no sense.
She folded her fingers around her cider glass and let her shoulders droop with a laugh. It's okay. The part? At that moment, her friend jumped, plucked a phone out of her coat pocket, and read the message that had buzzed her.
"Ah, there they are."
She slid off her bar stool.
"Sorry, must go meet my nanny and child. See you tomorrow, Fiona."
With a smile at me, she added,
"You as well, perhaps?"
She walked out. My boss emerged from the kitchen to help serve the burgeoning Friday evening crowd. He frowned at me. I really ought to stop chatting and take some drink orders, but the woman had mentioned a character, a part, and acting was my real job. So I placated.